for a gap. It's Young. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. We're going to pass here on second down. The pass rush gets home.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense...
Oh, the pass is picked off.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go and to keep it.
Sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down quickly. Just dumped it off to the back.
A nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Important second down play coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He makes the grab. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And this one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so loose.
Broken tackle still going. They finally stop him, and now before he gets to the 16-yard line.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Irish. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Slides to avoid the big hit. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking to scramble. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short connection to the tight end here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking for a receiver. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. The defense. So they start 1st and 10 from their own 1-yard line. You know the defense is going to be aggressive now. This offense has to be careful not to make a mistake here. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game. So backed up, that big play gives them a first down and some breathing room out beyond the 20. There's the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
The short completion of the tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw again. With the catch, it's Taylor. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Young. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Caught near the sticks. It's Young. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. The quarterback keeps the football. They can't punch it in on the ground. The defense holding firm there on first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. QB decides to keep it here. Rolls into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field.
Here we go.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Running back has it on the screen now. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Washington. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Second and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Now it's second down here. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Caught behind the line. It's Young. And he never had a chance. Tackle in the backfield. Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on third down now?
Boy, just a great job here by this defense.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel.
They try the field goal from 55 yards, but the offense now sets up from the 38. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Quarterback looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Here's the second down play. Caught in the backfield. It's Taylor. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
They're still trusting this quarterback to make great throws, and why not? He has had a game you dream about in the national championship. Every throw right on the money. He's had time to make great throws, and he has delivered to be, in my opinion, the MVP in the national title.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And it's intercepted. A desperation throw here. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. It's a quarterback keeper. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. It's past the 35. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
It's reeled in. It's Washington. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. And the quarterback keeps it here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. They make the tackle, but that first down should be the clincher for our new national champions. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Defense can't do much here. The offense can just kneel down and walk out of here with a W. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Throwing off play action. It's another deep shot. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Look, no matter how you feel about teams running up the score, if you want to stop them from scoring, try harder to stop them. This is not grade school. If your team quits early, they deserve every late touchdown they surrender.
What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. And say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.